Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, wherever you may reside. I am Relkin, and I'm joined here by Bandman. How are you doing today?
Oh, doing pretty good so far here in this afternoon here on a cold, rainy day when I got kind of nice 70-degree weather and sunshine the other day. But other than that, so far, decent day. How about yourself?
My weather yesterday was like 30 degrees and like cloudy, and then now today is like 40 degrees and a little less cloudy. I don't know. It was super warm the rest of the week. All
Yeah,
right.
that's about how mine was.
All right. Anyways, we got ourselves Shovel is the True Go mode versus Team Awesome. Ramond representing Team Awesome and Alyn representing Shovel is the True Go mode. Entrance cross keys, 7 crystals, find Ganon and defeat him, and that is your goal. The entrances around Hyrule have been shuffled, including Dark World, caves within one being Light World and the other and being a Dark World. We have a lot of crazy access remnants this seed.
Oh, most definitely. From the raids that I've seen so far this week, it's been anything but normal. There's been a lot of crazy one-off items we've had to go back and see that we didn't check on original dungeon visits, going to places that I didn't even know items existed until we did this mode. So it's been really interesting, very trolly.
Yeah, and we should be starting real soon here, and we'll get on our way. The typical opening you see for cross keys is to start Link's house, check the chest, go to do a fake flipper over to the witch's hut, check that entrance, and then do a hula hand straight after by checking that drop down as well. Usually, that is to have money to buy bombs and such, and have money for bottle vendor when you go to Kakariko. And we're off. Both runners starting in Link's house. No, Ramond actually starting Sanctuary. You faked me out, Ramond. Alright, so Sanctuary was in the Lost Woods today, which means that those 3 items in the back of Escape are easily accessible once we get bombs. Just a heart container sitting out there in the Lost Woods. See what the bush crab and the tree pool has to offer us. The bush crab is pretty worthless today. Green rupees and the tier 1 tree pool only heart. Looked to be some...
Oh, go ahead.
I was going to say there looked like a gambling game in the back of the forest like there usually is in regular.
The entrance there to Hyrule Castle looks like that takes us to a Gina.
Yeah, and unfortunately for Alyn, he has no bombs at the moment, so he will have to revisit that cave later if he wants the item. And I did not catch what was the lumberjack there. I don't know if you saw it.
Lumberjack, I believe, was a Gina. The hut was, I think, just a shop.
Oh, no. The Cackwell, the lumberjack drop down. Oh, man. That's... God, why does that happen so often, it seems?
I feel like it's been that way for the last couple races I've seen. That Cackwell, where Agata 1 is required, and that you need those 5 items.
It could or could not be. We don't... I mean, you've seen people want to run immediately to get both castle keys and a sword and a lamp, and it just doesn't pay out because there's nothing important there, and you feel really bad for wasting time. All right, Raymond going to go ahead and do that fake flipper setup I was talking about, where he does a hula after checking this drop down.
Oh, we found Ganon.
Ganon. All right. Well, I don't know about you, but I like it when Ganon is vanilla, just so I don't have to like debate on whether I want to climb GT.
Yeah, it's definitely a good thing lately. But a lot of races I've seen, there's been important items in Ganon's Tower. I've seen several big keys in Ganon's Tower lately. I've seen a crucial item. In one race, I think it was the fire rod, and a couple races ago, it was several big keys. So at this rate, with this mode, I probably would not gamble on GT, especially since you have access to 22 chests down the basement eventually. I mean, once you get the ice, or not, once you get the Can of Samaria, hook shot, hammer, and all that, it'd be very hard to not pass up on at least the bottom of Ganon's Tower.
As we see there from Alyn's side, the Sanctuary drop down is just a useless fairy. So that does mean that something like item value, intrinsic value, is at the Ganon drop down. So that could be required. We don't know. We'll just have to find out. We could be in go mode well before then. Who knows?
Ooh, we found Pod there at the dark the fortune teller.
Fortune teller north of Cack having our first dungeon sighting. Also saw the Smith at the gambling game south of Kakariko.
Oh, there's Eastern. Eastern there in Blind Tut.
All right, make that 2 dungeon sightings, and both the dungeons that require the bow are kind of close to each other.
Oh, we get to farm some bombs here at the bar.
Yet another gambling minigame that we do not care to waste our money on. And see, this is what I'm talking about with trying to get money early. Alyn does not have enough money for the bottle vendor, so we're kind of holding out hope that he gets enough money. Got the good ice rod cave over here at, I believe it was the bombable, either the bombable hut or the shop.
Looks like Alyn's going into the middle entrance there of Turtle Rock, which was there in Kakariko. I can't remember exactly where it entered at, but I did notice that you see it.
Oh, and we got the library at the
chicken hut.
Yeah, the bombable hut down the bottom left Kakariko has a big key sitting on the library. We need the boots for that. Okay, so trying to go for the big key chests at this point over on either side is pretty highly inadvisable just because of how low equipment you have. So Ramond's smartly bailing on that, coming back later once they have more weaponry. Ramond almost forgetting Sick Kid's house. I want to say we saw the other end of that connector lumberjack.
We have not gone through. We've seen them, but we have not actually gone through any of the connectors yet.
No, but we saw by the lumberjacks.
Ooh, there is the back of Skull Woods at the Smith shop.
All right, that's an easily accessible chest. We can go ahead and get right now. We do not have a sword or a small key or a fire source to finish this dungeon. So this will be on the back of our minds later on. All right, so in terms of things that we found in Kakariko, there wasn't much to talk about, so I think it's time to pursue a connector. But I mean, you could go into Eastern, you could go into Pod. There are a few items we can go scout out in there. It's just up to your discretion whether you want to spend the time without all the keys and the beatability.
Escape there at the bottle vendor.
All right, Alyn finally going to get some bombs farmed here. This is a very good thing for him. He has not had any bombs at all since the start of this seed. So at the moment, it looks like Ramond is not interested in pursuing Eastern. He may his mind later, depending on where he goes.
Yeah, I believe he just has a few more checks here in Kakariko, and then I would at least explore the front half here of Eastern, because being as easily accessed as it is, I mean, granted, we can't finish it because we don't have the bow, but at least we give us access logically to those first couple of chests. So it looks like Pod is going to be bow locked here, just finding 300 rupees there in that first chest.
Well, it's not bow lock. Reminder: this is key sanity, so.
Yes, it is.
Either way, nice free and easy money at least out of the first chest.
Yeah, about got Zor money here, almost there. But I believe Ramond also did Houlihan a little bit earlier. Alyn has yet to do that.
All right, looks like Ramond. Okay, yeah, that's right. Ramond already explored the Lost Woods area, so he. What is he going to do? Starting at Sanctuary. He might be the lumberjack, something of that nature. Okay, that's what he's going to do.
Oh, find back escape.
Yeah, no, the Sanctuary is here, so we know the back of escape is here.
Ooh, and Moon Pearl.
All right, early Moon Pearl and Cross Keys is such a nice thing to have.
Oh yeah, I watched the race last night where one runner found it early, and the other he didn't find it for almost a whole hour later.
That's just the nature of this mode sometimes. But see, now they both have it about the same time, so we're fine, right?
Oh yeah, Hype Cave.
Kind of vanilla Hype Cave. It's in the wrong world, but it's same location ish. Oh, we got our glove. Glove is so nice to have in entrance mode.
Oh yeah, especially this early, man. And it looks like Alyn's making his way toward that direction right now. So
yes, he will also be getting his bunch of money and glove. This will be very nice for both runners.
ooh, Graveyard Ledge. There at the fortune teller there on Lake Hylia. But unfortunately, just some bombs today.
Just a map sitting there on a Hylia island to check out the shop area, which is the front of Hyrule Castle. Hello. I mean, considering we know the back of escape, with pride didn't do.
Looks like Raymond here is making his way here to the eastern checks. It looks like he found the Caprico Inn there in Charhalos's hut, as well as Alyn finds the big key there on Desert Ledge. Now it'll be interesting to see which one that is. And just a chess game there at Eastern Palace. So just a few more cave checks here. I found a Tower Hera key there at the Pyramid Ferry. And we find ourselves the big chest cave that leads us to Turtle Rock here at the cave north of Flute 5.
All right, looks like Raymond's going to head up to the castle now to explore. Now, Alyn, we saw this earlier, so he could not get the item here at the front entrance here. So we'll see what he missed out on.
Looked like that was Magic Bat there at the right-hand entrance there of Hyrule.
The left exit of Hyrule Castle led out through, so that's not super useful if we had a mirror.
And again, it just shows up with a big 20.
I'll not worry about that, hopefully.
No, I think he's okay with money right now. He's got over 800 rupees right now, so he's probably got all the rupees he'll probably need from the Georgia Seed.
The right exit, let him out.
It looks like Raymond has found our old man cave here.
Smart quick swap. Quick swap lets you know if you are transiting between screens.
We did find Swamp Palace there on Death Mountain. It was there on the southern double caves there on the left-hand side. Ooh, we find ourselves Super Bunny Cave.
Looks like Raymond is not interested in pursuing it just yet.
Now I managed to find here the Mire Shed. The key to Ganon's Tower. And the hammer.
So glove, hammer, and moon pearl this early.
And Light World Descent is Tower of Hair. Definitely have found several dungeons so far. Oh, we find Meyer as well. Wow.
Ooh, taking a death there over by the lumberjack house. Not what you want to see.
If my calculations are correct, so far we've seen 7 of the 10 dungeons so far. Unfortunately, we can't progress in a lot as we're missing a lot of keys. So, but definitely a lot of great knowledge here 20 minutes into the game.
Got the front of Turret Rock right there over at Mini Moldrum Cave.
The only thing we're missing now of Turtle Rock is where Laser Bridge is at. Hopefully that won't be too hard to find so you can get those 4 chests there. Oh, Shaharlashla. Green Pennant, Thieves Town. And unfortunately, he has nothing for us. Wow.
Holding out, as always. Or I don't know. He's iffy.
I found there's back of Desert Palace there.
That's not back of desert. It's the left side of desert.
Was that left side?
Yes. All right, Raymond, going to go ahead and pursue Super Bunny Cave. There's 2 items here you can get for free, and he'll find the other end of this connector.
Skullwoods.
Yeah, just a small Skullwood's small key, not too important, but we'll see where this spits him out. Float Island. Wow, that's a pretty big right there. Finding Hotel Mario. And Blindside. Wow, okay, this could be huge.
Gan's Tower. Misery Mire.
Well, nothing too huge yet. Let's see what the back holds. Wow, that's pretty disappointing. Looks like the bottom of desert led out to where Raymond's about to walk into. We've come full circle, it seems.
Yeah, we've seen all 3 entrances now of desert.
Alyn thinking about what he wants to do here. Gonna head back into desert just like Ramond. All right, so Alyn's going to head back to where it was over by the Light World shopping mall. He finds Spike Cave. Had he had the cape off of Bottle Vendor, he could theoretically do this, but he doesn't have half magic or a bottle to help him out.
Oh, and the chicken hub. Wow.
A lot of money. So if that wasn't enough incentive to maybe do Zora or go buy some stuff, I don't know what it.
Being this early, being that kind of money, kind of already being here in the general area, I mean, it wouldn't hurt to go ahead and just do the fake flipper checks to get Zora out of your way. I mean, both of them do have the glove; they can go the long way if they really wanted to. But really, the only thing they couldn't check would be they couldn't get the item there on the Zora ledge.
At this moment, they can't. We do not have the ability to splash delete or water walk, so no, that is not in the realm of possibility.
Yeah, I know I personally have not been able to figure that one out. I've seen it done probably several times, but every time I attempt it, it is an epic fail. Looks like Hobo just gave whatever money he had stored up to us, just that good old blue rupee there.
Let's see what's here at the waterfall. It is the top of Spectacle Rock Cave, where you can only view the item.
Just some bombs.
Just some bombs, yep.
I'm sure with his skills, though, after he checks Zora, he might go find that connector there. Do a bomb jump on that one.
On the ledge, we got ourselves a piece of heart, so we don't have to worry about that. And Alyn showing that portal is very hard sometimes. Dropping a small key to Ganon's Tower. Okay, of small value, but it's something.
Well, it's kind of hard to believe so far. I mean, 26 minutes into the race, and we already got 3 of the 4 small keys to Ganon's Tower. Now it's going to make me think that, okay, as soon as we find Ganon's Tower, we get the right items, we might have to go check that one out.
Well, seeing as that we have not found Ganon's Tower just yet, we'll be holding off for that for now. Ramond looking like he wants to go through Bumper Cave over here by the ferry over the eastern area. And it spits him out at Dark World Shopping Mall. Okay.
That's actually kind of nice. Now you didn't have to go back and swim all around just to get it. Oh, we got another connector there.
Another connector. Another connector.
Wow, 2 connectors right next to each other. Wow, I don't think I've ever seen that one.
All right, well, he's going to choose the one he can eventually come back through, I should say. And this could be of some sort of importance. We're up here on the ledge when we're usually not able to without some other access. We got a big key up here to Ice Palace. Not that important. Oh, hello, back a desert. Hello.
That's actually really nice.
All right, well, we do not have the big key or a fire source, so we couldn't even do this if we wanted to. All right, and now he's going to go through Spiral Cave, as expected. He has a cape, so he could choose to damage taken by the Moldorms, which is smart when you have low health. Or nothing.
All that slow walking for 10 sticks.
Nothing there, but we'll see where it spits us out. Spits us out in the middle. All right. Well, that's not that useful. All right, Alyn going to find his TR big chest entrance in just a second. There it is. He's really thinking here. All right, Alyn is going to retrace his steps here and get what he missed here, which is not much, but you know, it's off his mind.
This one just a big 20 here, so.
And I don't think we saw what was over here at Agina, but I could be wrong.
No, we have not seen this one yet here. Oh, actually, we had.
Oh, no, we did.
I was thinking that was the fairy cave there right before desert.
Oh, the old man saving quit point is at Thieves Town. Nice time save from trying to go to Dark World the normal way. We got Hookshot Cave over at Chess Game.
Be nice and convenient once they get that hook shot, or at least even the boots for that first chest. Ooh, Paradox Cave at the brewery.
That's a pretty big one.
Oh yeah, definitely 7 checks here, then a couple connectors.
And it being so close to a save and quit point is very nice for Ramond.
Ooh, fire rod. And a sword.
Nice weaponry. It'll help us deal with these mole worms a lot faster. Oh, missing the bomb jump there. On Raymond's side, so he'll just opt to go and choose pursue this connector. Oh, Turtle Rock Bridge. Hello.
Yeah, nothing was showing up there on Alyn's side there in pod. Just a big heart container and looked like some rupees there down in the basement. Alyn now finally picking up his cape that he probably wished he had a little bit earlier. Ooh, there's her Swamp Palace small key.
That's an interesting small key. It could be blocking a few things.
Ooh, another small key on Ramond's side there at the dig game. Ooh, Castle Tower.
That's a pretty interesting key since we know that the well is behind Agony. Ramond gonna head down to Swamp Palace area. Got the big key to GT, in the left side of Eastern. Yeah, people in chat asking about the hammer. The hammer was up over in the Dark Lumberjack's hut. So it is a quick save and quit away, basically. I'm sure that Ramond will probably head straight there after he's done over in this area. But he does find Thieves Town.
And it a Misery Mire small key there in Turtle Rock or in Thieves Town.
Alyn making it through the Eastern Dark Room, gonna head to the big key chest here. Ooh, get the flute! Hello!
Wow, Eastern Palace loaded. Wow.
Yeah, Swamp Small Key, GT Big Key, and a flute. And he's right here, so we can just activate it. That could speed up a lot of Alyn's checks while Ramond may be putting off Eastern for quite some time.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Now you can get access to areas now without having to find some of the connectors. Oh, mini Moldorm there at Dark Link's house.
Yeah, or the bomb shop, as most people call it.
And a key to Turtle Rock. Wow, that's all 4 keys we have now found for Turtle Rock. Wow.
According to Tracker, it's only our first one.
Well, that we personally have seen all 4. Now they have all different ones.
I think you're thinking of GT keys. I don't see more.
Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right. Need to re-look at my notes here, man. And here we are, 37 minutes of the race, and my mind's already melted.
All right, so Ramond heading in the correct direction now to go towards his hammer. Alyn's really thinking here. He's probably not as experienced with the entrance mode. It sure does make you think a lot more if you're not used. All right, with the fire rod in hand, Ramond's going to go ahead and clear out the Skull Woods area. And Alyn getting the checks that Ramond has already done. There was nothing here in Blindside. It's pretty disappointing.
Yeah, which is usually kind of a surprise. Usually you seem like you find at least one good item here in Blind Tut. Just some keys.
All right, so the back of Skullwood's entrance was nothing interesting, so Ramond's going to head back and try to get to the main hub of Skullwoods, where the big chest is.
So you just need ether to get into Turtle Rock. Or at least the Turtle Rock front entrance anyways.
Flippers. Okay, well at the moment those don't really do much for us. Got ourselves another pod key.
And this is where Ramond's going to get his hammer. Looks like Alyn's going to be checking out here. Hopefully he'll check out the coffee break here at Tower of Harris, since he does have the one small key.
Gonna check out the Bumper Cave bottom entrance here. We see a piece of heart just sitting on top. But yeah, like you said, got that hammer finally, so he is no longer hammerless. Yeah, because that that really speaks a lot about being hammered versus hammerless. I don't know.
And there's that ether medallion that we saw a little bit earlier that can get us into Turtle Rock, at least in the front entrance here.
All right, Ramond finds himself over on East Death Mountain, gonna get his swamp knowledge and desert and Hyrule, or well, not his Hyrule knowledge. You can't get to the Hyrule one. All right, with those flippers, Ramond's gonna head on over to East Dark World, checking out the Dark Witch's Hut, and also Catfish, perhaps, and the Pyramid and the Potter.
Yeah, definitely a lot of checks that he can get out of the way, especially some of these one-off locations that are over here.
Yeah, the Dark Witch's Hut and Catfish area is probably the least liked place in entrance. It's just so far the way. It's also with the dark shopping mall.
Oh, and if you're also like me, I always forget about the curiosity shop here in Dark World. Oh, Catfish gives us a key to Dark Palace. That makes 3 of them for us here. We probably only need about 1 more here. Since we got the hammer, we can make it all the way through once we get the bow. So that's definitely a good thing.
I'm not sure if we saw this on Ramond's side, but we got King's Tomb here at Old Man Rescue Cave with a small key to Skullwoods. Okay.
Yeah, I know the only key that Ramond got from Skull Woods was there on Super Bunny Cave. So.
Yeah, and Alyn has also gotten that key, and that's his second key. So.
Yep. Like just a compass there on Pyramid.
Looks like Alyn's gonna head into the Dark World. The thing up to this portal.
Or just a ferry there.
Got a dark cave of some variety over here. Ramond's gonna try and figure out where he is. If I had to guess, it could be the top part of the Dark Mountain, Death Mountain Descent Cave, because there were no bats when he exited.
Yeah, that's where I was thinking I was going to take my guess in when it came to that, because we've already seen the Old Man Rescue, so. But then again, I'm not exactly sure how many dark caves there are. I know there's at least 2. I can't remember if there's 3 or not.
Yeah, well, 2 of them you hear bats when you exit, and the ones that you don't hear bats is the one where you drop down, the top of Death Mountain Descent, and the other, and I think that's it.
Gotcha. And while we were talking, Alyn managed to find himself the dam house there, or the dam at the Peg House in Dark World, or in Thieves Town.
Yeah, interesting things. We have the flippers, and we know where Swamp is. We can do some stuff in there if we want to. We don't have the hook shot, though, so we can't full clear it. Alright, Alyn gonna find himself Paradox Cave here. Gonna get his sword and fire. And I think logically we are now able to beat Mothula, because Mothula requires Sword, Fire Rod, Moon Pearl, and all 3 Skullwood small keys. And since, you know, getting the 3rd one requires you going to Pinball Room, you don't have to worry about that key necessarily. So Mothula might be soon. Ramond might be heading straight there.
Because the back of Skull Woods was at the Smith's house, so that's probably, I agree with you, that's probably where he's going to make his way to now.
Yep, indeed he is. I don't think there's anything important here at this drop down. Yeah, so he's gonna go kill Mothula.
I know I personally don't have the courage to take on Mothula with just a fire rod and a fighter sword, but I'm sure these guys will make it where it's going to look very, very simple and easy.
Oh yeah, no doubt. Fighter sword Mothula is no easy task. I will not disagree with you there.
Because if I remember correctly, don't you can only do, or no, you can slash them. I was thinking you could only spin slash them, but you could actually do, was it like 16?
Yeah, 16 fighter sword slashes or 8 fighter spins will kill Mothula. Fire Rod does the same damage as a fighter spin or a master slash. And Hammer will do tempered slashes, so Hammer is probably ideal here if you're good.
And of course he hangs up there by the top, like he always does.
And considering Ramond doesn't have a mail upgrade, this fight will, you know, do a number on him. Might consider pulling the Fire Rod out because this Moth is not cooperating. Oh boy, one more hit from Mothula will kill him.
I think it's about one more on each one, if I remember right. If my math is right. Ooh!
He's trying so hard to stay alive here. Oh my goodness.
There
he got
he
him.
goes.
Oh man.
Wow. Man.
Oh, and there's a bow. Hello.
Wow. All that work for a bow. Wow. Now that is amazing. That was a one heck of a fight. Fighter sword, hammer, fire rod. Wow.
Yeah, GG's to Ramond there. That was very, very close. It was very nerve-wracking. Of course, Gold is a pendant, but I mean, you know, whatever. We got a bow.
And that actually gives us 2 of our pendants so far. We need if we get one more, then we'll know all our dungeons here shortly.
Yeah, as expected, we do have the bow now, so we can head to the right side of pod here.
Yeah, and coming in with 3 keys, he's gonna be a key short to get back to Helmasaur, unless he just goes straight back and maybe orphan some of these chests for another time.
Yeah, he does not have the big key either, so he couldn't even go to Helmasaur if he wanted to.
Yeah, good point. I always forget about that. I know there's like 2 dungeons that you don't need the big key for, and that's one I'm always thinking you always need a big key for. Looks like the Swamp Palace entrance was the other end of inside Paradox Cave.
All right, let's see what this bow may have been leading us towards over here. I'm thinking boots or mitts. Ah, nothing. Oh, come on.
Yeah, it's a little disappointing right now. At least here in the desert or on the Dark World side. Hopefully, Eastern Palace will be a little bit nicer there on Armos.
Oh, well, we still need the big key for that, so that's not currently on our minds.
Yeah, good point. And you can definitely tell the big keys are not on my mind today because I keep forgetting that we don't have them. Blue boomerang.
I'm about Tanner and red rupee down here, man.
Now, so far, pods kind of turned out to be nothing.
Gonna do a hammer jump here. I'm a bit surprised that Ramond did not open up the harmless hellway door, but he looks like he might be interested in opening up the big key chest door, and maybe safe's coming a key in that case.
Just some money on that one.
A small key to Turrock. Okay. Hey, he's looking to take a death warp here. He's moving around looking for the enemy. Can he find him? Oh, he killed one by accident. Uh-oh. Oh, there we go. Now we're good.
There we go. I saw his sword out for a second. I think he was going to take that door, but luckily he found those. Oh, it just takes off. He's going to make his way to Eastern now.
All right, so he will get his flute, assuming he goes to the key chest. It looks like he was not interested in doing anything else in pod, so he was just heading out just to head on these. Yeah, Ramond getting that Swamp Palace Smoky that we already saw on Alyn's side.
Yeah, but the only thing he's going to find here, and here would be just his flute there, the big key chest, and the Swamp Palace key. But that's really about it.
You know, I imagine that Swamp might be the next play, considering we have the small key, the hammer, the flippers.
But I don't think Ramond has found where to drain the swamp at. Yeah, we know Alyn has.
Either way, that's looking like the next play.
Oh, I forgot about that Gannis Tower, big key.
Yeah, we do have that. We still have not found Ganon's tower itself.
Ooh, Alyn
losing
gets
the
hit there. Man, so now he's got to pay the extra $10. That monkey is an extortionist, man.
All right. So, chat asking where flippers were. Flippers were in the main area of Skullwoods. Ramond has those, and Alyn has not been to that area yet. All right, and there's the flute for Ramond. He's gonna death warp out of here and go activate that. All right, let's interesting where Ramond heads to next. He's gonna head to the Village of Outcasts to here at Thieves Town. And is he gonna go open this entrance with the hammer? Looks like it. Hey, okay, yeah, that's right.
Wow.
This is where the dam was. Okay.
Yeah, it's kind of like you knew where it was at the whole time.
Sure, something. Either way, this will now let Ramond go through the front of Swamp. It is over on East Death Mountain. Requires a connector to get to.
Yeah, Swamp House would definitely be the next logical play with all the chests open other than the back half of without that hook shot.
Okay, and one other thing I don't know if we've seen yet is coming out the top of Paradox Cave here. I don't think we've seen this yet.
No, we have not. We've only seen that middle entrance into Paradox Cave. We haven't seen the upper or lower.
We saw the lower one. It was at Turtle Rock Bridge. Oh, the top of the castle. Hello. Okay, we can access every entrance with the cape up. We find GT.
Oh, GT.
Oh boy. We have the big key. We have small keys. We can actually climb and go get those 3 chests logically. Oh no. I hate the thought. Ramond might just do it though. He's going in for sure to get these easy checks off the bat.
Yeah, I mean, at least you can get the 7 here on this side, including the tile room.
Oh, and there's the 4th key. Maybe more incentive to climb? I don't know.
Ooh, the ice rod. Wow, and he's actually taking off. I'm surprised he's not staying a little bit further.
All right, Alyn's going to head into Skull Woods. He's going to be getting his flipper shortly. You know, I honestly think that this bow is pointing us towards the GT climb. Could even be hookless and just be terrible.
I don't think I've seen that one yet. I've seen people go up without the hook shot, go all the way up to Moldorm 2, but not able to get his chest. So I've seen that.
Yeah, no, without the hook shot or boots, you cannot get that Moldorm 2 chest. You have to either be able to hover it or kill Moldorm. You have to be able to kill Moldorm and still make it across the gap.
Yeah, and that hover technique, that seems to be starting to be pretty common with everybody these days. I mean, it's a very hard trick to do, but man.
But here, what we were thinking may have been progression, coming into Swamp here without the hook shot. A small key 2, another pod, small key. That's number 5 for Ramond. So if you really wanted to, he can go back into pod and check the chest he skipped out on. Oh, and there's the mirror. All right, well, that mirror lets us do a lot more in entrance mode. In fact, that mirror will let us do some more stuff on East Death Mountain, which we couldn't do earlier, including going to Turtle Rock Bridge and getting to Mimic Cave, getting to Spiral Cave, getting to Top Box Cave, getting to Light World Laser Bridge, all sorts of stuff. We can also check out K45, left race game left, Graveyard Ledge. Anything else I'm missing? Probably, but either way.
It sounds like you about named them all. There's quite a few, so.
All right, looks like it was just a heart piece in the south chest, so Raymond's going to head to the left side. All right, Alyn's going to make his way to the back of Skull Woods, check this entrance back here, which we already know is nothing. All right, and we've come all the way to the left side to see what could possibly be here. Without hook shots, can't just we're done with this. Nothing to start. And let's find out if left side was worth it after all this walking.
Oof. Just a heart container.
Yeah, that hurts. Looks like Raymond is going to choose to walk through this connector to get closer to Graveyard Ledge. That is a quick and easy check to get to.
Yeah, it's got to take the long walk around, though, unfortunately, here in this little statue area. So it was just $50 there on the sunken treasure. I don't know if we've seen that one yet.
We probably have. Either way, it's nothing. So, inside Graveyard Ledge, we've got a shop. Yeah, we probably hadn't seen it at all, so they both just figured out what it was real quick.
I mean, neither one of these guys are in desperate need of money right now. I mean, Alyn just needs a few more rupees there to get into Zora, but Zora was a dud both ways, so.
All right.
We did see on the waterfall, but waterfall's someplace else, so.
Yeah, all right. So Raymond's going to head through the bottom of Paradox Cave here to check out Mimic Cave and Spiral Cave top.
Oh, chess game. And there's our last pod key.
Yeah, Raymond might want to head there soon. I don't know.
As you kept reminding me a little bit earlier, he has yet to get the big key, so.
All right, and there's the other end of Hookshot Cave that we saw somewhere recently. Yeah, the other end of Hookshot Cave was a chess game.
Yeah, and Alyn now is making his way into Mothville right now on pretty
Oh,
much the
goodness.
exact same.
I don't think he's gonna make it through this fight. That's just a hunch.
Oh!
Oh,
Swamp was a 5-6. I didn't get chances, and Thieves is our green, so.
all right, and now Raymond's gonna head to check race game left as well as check KO45.
Yeah, this is one of about 2 spots that I always forget about because this is the only way you can get to it by mirroring here.
All right, so nothing there at race game left. He's going to check out K45. And from there, maybe check out the Light World Laser Bridge and or top of Death Mountain. Oh yeah, he can also come through here to get to Floating Island. That's actually even better. Alyn gonna attempt this big key chest check here in Turtle Rock. This is very annoying.
Yeah, I'm definitely not a big fan of these Pokies right now with all these Ooh! Gets bodied by the anti-fairies.
You spoke too soon.
Yeah, I apologize for that one, Alyn. If you watch this during, that's my fault. I take the blame.
All right, and what is up here on Floating Island? Just a piece of heart. No thanks. And we got top of Paradox here. Nothing much to speak about there. He's going to drop down to Light World Laser Bridge here. Also nothing. You know what? I don't think either runner has done the front of Escape yet.
No, they have not.
Raymond has seen the left exit of this either. So gonna go see this as you.
I should take him out of desync. I know we've seen Hyrule Castle. I just can't remember where we've seen it before.
Yeah, Hyrule Castle. The bottom entrance was at the shop over by Lake Hylia, above Hylia Island. And then you just saw the left exit was there at Laser Bridge. The right exit was at below Light World Laser Bridge. Just a shield to start out. I'm not a fan of shields. I don't know if you knew this.
Me personally, I like them. I mean, I understand it slows down the game a little bit, but there's some. For me, I heard they're like when you get to Laser Bridge, if I don't have that invincibility item like what they got there with the cape already, it seems like I'm lucky if I can get past 1 out of 4 on, say, like 10 attempts.
Alyn having all the trouble here trying to get to this big key chest. He did manage to open a door finally. He just needs to walk. Yeah, granted, these checks over here are not in logic. We need the small key to be able to check this stuff. But who cares?
Ooh, there's a
ASMR Mario. All right, well, that's currently out of logic, but who cares, right? All right, to finish off Hyrule Castle, Ramond will check Dark Cross. After that, he might choose to go down right side GT and go all the way to the basement. Depends. I mean, he has all 4 GT small keys, so there's no reason for him to not head straight down.
Alyn managed to find himself there the Master Sword.
Ooh, nice. Okay, so he did get something worthwhile out of the big key chest, at least.
Getting kind of bullied here by the chain chomps here. Just a green rupee though there in Dark Cross.
He accidentally opened up that door. That probably was not intentional. He's trying so hard to avoid the chain chomps that he accidentally touched.
Oh, get sniped by the chain chomp.
All right, and with all the rest of these pod small keys in Raymond's possession, he will go ahead and check the big key chest and maybe Harmless Hellway as well. Alyn really having to reflect here.
Yeah, definitely a lot of information. You gotta remember good notes and all that. Oh, there's our big key to Eastern.
Yes, indeed. All right, so that lets us complete Eastern. Now he's going to check the Harmless Hellway. Ooh, taking a nasty hit from the mini Helmosaur there. Gonna have to re-enter this room.
I wish somebody would have showed me that when I was a kid playing this game. How you can just one-shot those mini Helmosaurs. Ooh, there's her glove.
Are you serious? Both the big key chest and the Harmless Hellway have important items. That's terrible. I just. Ugh.
Looks like desert is a crystal. That's another one to mark off there.
All right, and with that big key, Ramond is going to check the big chest and kill off Armos Knights. We do not know if it's a crystal pendant here. If it's our last pendant, then we have all our crystal information.
Alyn just now making his way over here to the Dark Mall, which Ramond found a little bit earlier. He just found the Spiral Cave and then the race game connector. The only thing we didn't see over here was what was underneath the big rocks. Because I don't believe that Ramond had the glove at that time.
Sorry, the big rocks where?
The big rocks there over by the Ice Rod Cave, both in Dark World and Light World.
I see. All right, so there's the Ice Palace big for Alyn. Don't remember what was. Oh yeah, Back of Desert was up here, so he's gonna. And let's see a quick Armos kill. Oh, he took a hit from the Armos behind him, so this is probably not going to be as such.
I might save it. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, it wasn't ideal, but he saved it.
Eastern
so
Palace is another crystal.
Yep, another crystal on the board. That's actually feed at 1 hour and 19 minutes.
On the Dark World side, underneath the big rock, that connector to is the Bumper Cave.
Oh yeah, we did see that. I do remember marking that earlier.
Yeah, we saw that. I don't think we've seen what's in the Light World though.
Okay, I want to say you're right. Okay. Ramond is going to go to GT by way of this connector. He's got the cane and the fire rod, so he can go down the right side. Gonna go and start with the tile room chest here. This makes sense. Go ahead and do it while you're here.
The last several races, I've seen an important item here in this room, so hopefully the trend continues. Just some bombs.
Yeah, nothing but a big waste of time, of course. When you're trying to be efficient, it's nothing.
That is true. Seems like it's only been this version of the game here in Cross Keys that tile room has always seemed to be some sort of value to it. So whenever you play any other version, it's just it literally is your last check of the game if you need to go there.
100%. All right, what's over here?
Got a powder.
Just powder. All right, so Raymond's probably going to head on to Ice Armos from here.
And my one hated room of the entire dungeon when I was a kid.
Yeah, Raymond could have opted to use the cape there to save some time, but he chose to save some method.
Okay, that was a little different there. I've never seen that before.
Yeah, no, bomb jump, it skips pushing a statue to activate the little switch underneath it.
And he's gonna go check the big key or a big key chest and see he remembered the big chest here. And just another heart. And Alyn finally makes his way into GT. See how far he goes in.
Well, he can't really do much considering he doesn't have the cane or the bow. Yeah, he died to Moculus, so he does not have that bow.
A bow, yeah.
He was on the torch because we did not frame him inside. Just a piece of heart. Oh, Raymond does not have enough arrows to finish off this guy quickly, so he'll have to use sword poke.
You can actually, I didn't know you could kill the Armos Knights with the fighter sword. Oh, there's our big key to swamp.
After we already went in there. Oh, that's actually our first bottle. We haven't found Sick Kid yet, I don't think.
Yes, we did. We found him. I don't remember exactly where he was, but we'll say he's around the Kakariko area, I believe.
Okay, so maybe we'll see that soon.
Combos.
All right, well, that's one medallion. It's not who knows how useful it'll be to us, considering we only do not know the Meyer entry requirement.
I don't think we've seen any of the Meyer. We've seen Meyer shed, but we haven't. I don't think we've been in any of that part of the Dark World yet.
Yeah, no, we have not found our way over there yet. Ramond's probably heading there right now.
Well, Turtle
Okay.
Rock is our other 5-6.
Yep, so that's both red crystal.
And it looks like we need Ether for the Meyer entry as well.
So yeah, that bombless medallion wasn't that useful.
And that Ether medallion is sitting up there on top of Turtle Rock, and with the mirror on Raymond's side, he can go pick that up.
All right, so Alyn just picked up his mitts over in Harmless Hellway. Looks like he's gonna try and hammer jump here.
Oh, and after we figure out our 5-6 crystals, Raymond finds the bomb shop, and he finds out.
Yeah, I'm not so sure if he knew about. No, he just checked his map, so he did already know the red crystals. So he wasted a few seconds there talking to the guy when he didn't need.
Looks like Raymond's going to make his way up to go get that Ether medallion.
Yeah, in fact, that opens up 2 entrances, so he's probably gonna head over to Turtle Rock. Oh wait, no, he's doing Hera. Oh, Hera basement. Okay, he's just routing this in while he's on his way to the Ether medallion.
Yeah, Alyn didn't do this a little bit earlier. I thought he was going to because he had the key, the small key at the time when he first went in here.
I don't think he would have had the fire rod though. But he may have, I don't remember.
I believe he did have the fire rod at the time.
Well, we're gonna see it now at least.
Just some blueberries.
Alright, so now he's gonna make his way up to the Ether medallion. You know what? Also, I don't know if we've seen these entrances like Spike Cave and Flute 1 Dark World.
We have not seen the Spike Cave. I'm not sure we've seen the Flute one yet.
Alright, well, Raymond is more interested in going to the Meyer entrance right now. That was useless, so let's go to Turlock. Oh, I guess we didn't see this either. That's another entrance that could be easily forgotten.
And unfortunately, both of them just fairy caves, which is kind of disappointing. Because right now, I mean, the only dungeon we haven't seen so far is Ice Palace. We've seen pretty much everything else.
Yes. Also, Ice Palace is now openable.
And for
Whoa.
just
We
20 bucks.
just saw that on Alyn's.
A little bit of deja vu right there.
Okay, Alyn might be heading toward King Samaria here. Yeah, this will be good for him. We also have Spike Cave with a bottle and a cape. I believe this is in Logic. I don't know how easily he'll be able to get out of here. Oh, it's a big key to Thieves Town. Yeah, we have seen that, so we don't have the small key though.
Yeah, we've seen the first 4 chests there. Thieves Town, we saw that on both sides a little bit earlier, but now we finally got the big key. We can make our way back to the back. Unfortunately, leaving 1 chest behind.
Yeah, it looks like Thieves Town is on Raymond's mind, so he's going to go ahead and clear it out.
Yeah, this is also the green pendant, so once he completes it, he can go run that pendant up to Shahal and get himself another item. And there's the red cane there on Alyn's side.
Nothing but a heart container up in the attic. Gonna check out on our way to Blind Cell and to the boss.
And Alyn's making his way into Swamp Palace here.
Yeah, he will get his mirror, so he did eventually make his way. We'll see if he chooses to clear out the rest. It did not give us anything, so he might be able to save some time. Who knows? He's still going to proceed onward.
Oh, he forgot the key underneath the pot. I got kind of worried there for a second. It's like, how'd he miss a key? Wow, and Ramond making this a very quick fight here against Blind. Ooh, another bottle.
All right. Well, in terms of things out of Thieves Town, didn't really get anything. So, where next? GT still that GT climb is still on the table.
He does. He can get both chests in Aga Tower, since he does have that one key there.
Have we seen Aga Tower?
I was thinking we did here.
I don't think we have.
No, we have not. We've seen Gan's Tower, which is at the normal Aghanim entrance, but no, we have not seen Aga Tower yet. So he can go to Laser Bridge. I mean, we haven't seen Laser Bridge yet. The entrance for that, but we've seen all the others. Get himself a couple things, a couple chests there.
Yes, that Thieves Town play did not really pan out at the moment. Maybe now Raymond's heading to open up Turtle Rock. Oh, but now he's going to do Spike Cave. Okay. Hey, there's the kid.
Big key to Desert Palace.
All right, so the big chest is now open to us. And logically, we're not able to go kill Land Molas, but you can still do it. It's just you'd rather have the small key.
Looks like he's gonna make his way there to the back of desert. So I'm starting to think the two of you got some sort of mind connection, because every time you've talked about him wanting to go somewhere, that's exactly where he goes. So what's your secret?
I don't know. We both play this. We both like this mode a lot. So I mean, yeah, he doesn't really care about a small key. Oh, Alyn taking a nasty death on left side. I don't know if he's gonna want to go back for that item.
He didn't check either one of those chests either.
No, he checked the left one. He got the left one.
Oh, did he get the left one? Ooh, another overworld death there for Alyn.
Those murder dactyls are not friendly.
A very, very quick Lammel's fight there. Whew.
Nothing much coming from that other than another crystal. So no, crystal number 2 at 1 hour 39.
Well, Alyn's doing something we haven't seen yet. He looks like he's doing the Smith's chain here.
Yes, indeed. The smith is just to the right here. Looks like he's interested in checking race game left real quick before that. It looks like Ramond might be doing a smith as well.
Looks like Alyn's gonna go on the world tour.
Well, I think he might check this cave first and then head back. I think is what he might.
Ooh, there's our hook shot.
And there's the hook shot. Okay, so now the GT climb is not so bad. In fact, all left side GT is doable. So I think that's what Ramond will do very soon. Looks like he may be heading over to Swamp first, however. Alyn is thinking.
Or possibly maybe he forgot where the smith shop was at.
Possibly. He was actually just right by it, so we'll see how long it takes him to get.
Yeah, does the smith chain, does that work like with the bomb, like the big bomb? Because I've seen big bomb lately up on Dead Mountain, and you need a flute to bring it down. Can that be the same way for the smith, or does he have to be somewhere near Kakariko?
Well, the smith it can only be in a few certain spots. The smith can be saved and quit with in non-inverted. I'm fairly certain. And then you might need a save and quit since if you don't have mirror. Gonna see a diver down here.
This is a really cool trick here. A rock key. Oh, and our lantern.
Nice lamp.
Actually, kind of surprised we found the lantern this late. Seems like if you usually don't find it within the first hour of these races, you don't find it at all.
Alright, this fight is not super fun with Fighter Sword, but you can do some spins to make it a little bit faster.
This is another impressive fight, especially for all the things you got to do at once to make it work. At least I guess it's a little bit better than doing a mini boss here.
I love seeing the ice rod here. I think it's so much better to kill this guy with.
Ooh, there's our blue male.
And that will be crystal number 3. For Ramond.
Starting to seem like every boss has been giving us something valuable in return. Getting the bow on Mothula, getting a blue male here on Argus.
Yeah, I feel like when the later you get on into a cross key seed, the more traction you're getting with finding progression items one after another. That's at least what it feels like to me.
Oh yeah, I totally agree with you on that one.
With that hook shot, he's gonna opt to Harapot and skip the big chest.
So neat seeing all these tricks come up 29 years after the game came out, and people are able to break this game.
nice little optional strat there to use the cape to get past that bumper. Usually people just walk right by it if they're within 4 pixels of a wide gap there. Raymond's like, nah, I don't feel like trying to space my walking properly.
And Argus is another crystal.
You mean Moldorm?
Yeah, I probably said something really wrong, didn't I?
He said Argus.
Oh my, yeah. My brain is already melting.
All right, well, either way, that is crystal number 4. Still do not know the last 2 crystals or the last pendant. It looks like Raymond is going to clear out Meyer. He has the big key and the cane, so he can do everything here. And a fire source.
You don't have to go through all those dark rooms alone now. At least in the dark anyways. Down in the basement.
So we're kind of questionable here in terms of go mode. One thing for sure that we still need is the Turtle Rock big key. Depending on if pod is our last pendant, we might need the big key for that. If it's the last pendant, we don't need it, and all we need is a Turtle Rock big key for no mode. And we would also need to find Ice Palace if it was the last crystal. We have not found that yet, I don't think.
No, we have not found Ice Palace or where Aghanim's hiding.
Oh yeah, you mentioned Aghanim. We still do not know about the how required the well is, considering that's still, still up in the.
Ooh, our blue cane.
There was a big key just sitting on top of the library in the Kakariko area, so we could need the boots just for that big key alone.
Yeah, forgot about that one. We saw that so long ago. Well, speaking of big key, now there's our pod big key.
All right, well, so if ice is our last pendant, then we don't have to worry about finding ice.
Yeah, that also puts our last 2 checks of pod into log. That's one thing we haven't seen. We haven't seen the big key chest or what's on King Helmo. So
yeah, I can imagine Raymond heading straight there after clearing out Meyer.
well, hopefully that is a crystal for as quickly as we did end up finding all 6 dungeon keys. Oh, there's our desert key.
Alright, so now Raymond could also get the right side of desert as well as the big chest. He has not done either of those things yet.
Now I'm picking up his blueberries there in the coffee break. Be interesting to see where he goes from here. Looks like he's going to pick up his ether medallion as well.
Yeah, he potentially could be heading on over to check out the Turtle Rock entrance after getting this. No, he's going to drop down instead.
And another fighter sword boss action here on Ramond's side here with Vitreous.
I think he has a green potion, so he could use that.
Yes, he does.
Yeah, to get more use out of his cape. Looks like he's just going to opt to use some more arrows.
And down goes Vitreous. And a crystal.
All right, so it's down to Pod and Ice for our last crystal.
50-50 shot. I mean, right now, Pod seems to be the logical choice right now, so we know where it's at, and we can 100% clear it since we haven't seen where Ice is at.
Yeah, I couldn't imagine Ramond going anywhere else. Although he looks like he could be opening the Turtle Rock entrance while he's up. Nope, he's just checking his map to see if he knows the last crystal. And mirror bonking in the process. Alright, let's see if he goes for the big chest first or not. He looks like he's going to Helma first, which makes sense. Do the possibly required thing over the possibly not required thing. Alyn going to come back into Pod himself and get his Eastern big key, most likely.
Did Alyn go to? Yeah, Alyn didn't turn in the Smith to get his hook shot.
Doesn't look like it, no. Yeah, I'm fairly certain he's completely forgotten about it.
Well, I figure once you had a follower other than the chest, that you couldn't leave him. I guess I was wrong on that one.
If you beat a crystal dun, you walk into the old man cave, you lose him. Something like that. There are various things you do that can lose him.
Well, we definitely learned something new every day with this game. Oh, bomb strats.
This is one thing you can do in entrance to kind of speed the fight up a bit more. Bombs do 4 hammer hits worth of damage to the mask. So if you're good enough with quick swap, you can save a little bit of time, right?
Alyn made his way back here to Turtle Rock, the main entrance here. And down goes King Elmosaur.
See if this is a crystal or not.
Oh, there's our silvers.
Nice.
And our last crystal.
All right. Okay, so we don't have to worry about Ice Palace, but we still need to find that Turtle Rock big.
Man, the bosses have been holding the good items today. Wow.
Alyn forgetting he does not have the hook shot to make this puzzle go a bit faster.
Well, Ramond needs to make his way to Turtle Rock to the big key chest, which looks like probably where he's going to go next. Be Turtle Rock to get his Master Sword, still being on Fighter Sword right now.
No, it looks like Ramond's going to go down left side GT. There's a bunch of checks he still has not done.
We got our second shield there. Oh, mushroom. Book.
Well, only that mushroom is of any use currently for Ramond. He cannot get the tablet either. And we did not catch what was in that chest, but I doubt it was anything important considering Ramond's still going.
Wow, left side, not a whole lot of anything.
Yeah, we'll have to see how that mushroom helps us, but it looks like Ramond's interested in climbing at this moment. After being able to do this climb a long time ago, we're finally going to see it. Is Alyn finally going to make his way back to Mothula? Looks like it. No, I lied. Gonna pull... Nope. Okay, alright, here we go.
Oh, he'll definitely need this to get that, what was that? It was his...
Bow.
Oh, yeah, the bow.
Yeah, this bow is required because this is the first bow, and you're required to get this bow since the other bow is locked behind the bow. So looking at the big keys that we have right now, we do not have 3 of them. So one of those big keys is on the library, so we could need the boot. Getting clocked by one of the Finmos. Had to take a second cycle to kill him. Alyn's decently close to killing him off. Almost there. Still the green mail. Oh boy. Oh boy. A little close.
There he goes.
Ah, finally he's gonna get his bow. All right, what's up here? What's it gonna be?
Oh, or bug net. Not that that means anything here.
It means so much. What are you talking about? We can catch fairies.
Well, true. Plus, I guess if you really wanted to, we can use it to take out Aghanim as well.
Oh yeah, so you mentioned Aghanim. Coming up here, we might need to kill Aghanim too, since I believe the uncle or something of that nature is here at the the pyramid drop.
I thought we already saw our uncle.
Yeah, either way, it's something required because, or I mean, something important. Oh,
There's her
my
second
goodness.
castle tower key. Wow.
You climb one tower to get the ability to climb the other. Good game.
That's kind of mean. Being as late as it is, maybe that's just kind of confirmation that the well area is maybe not important today. Being as late as that key was.
And considering once we find boots, which is what enables us to do that, we might not even need it because there's a big key just sitting on library. Not having the best fight here.
There he goes.
Not getting the best patterns either, but yeah, then it goes Aghanim too. Let's see if this was required.
Geometry was never my best subject either, so. Alyn's making his way here into Eastern. He's going to probably complete that since he's here.
All right, what's here? What's here? I can't remember. Uncle?
Oh, it is the uncle. I thought we had already seen Uncle.
I remembered. What is it? Is it worth?
Oh, it's worth $50, man.
This disappointment. Ow. Let's think here. Turtle Rock entrance is still on the table. That could have Ice Palace, which could have required stuff in it.
And Ramond getting bombed there by those guards. Sheesh.
That's right. We could also turn the mushroom in. Which potion shop was in the creeper house right over here in Kakariko.
Oh, just bombs, man. I think the biggest surprising thing about this seed is being 2 hours, 5 minutes into it, only seeing 2 swords. We cleared out Ganon's tower, didn't find a sword there, which you would think you normally would find a sword there. We found one here on Turtle Rock in the big key chest, but it wouldn't surprise me to see a second one there.
You know, one thing that we can do that's completely illogic is going all the way to Laser Bridge. We haven't done Laser Bridge yet. Oh, you know what? No, we need a big key for that. Never mind. Ignore me.
Yeah, we haven't seen the big key. Maybe we haven't seen Turtle Rock. I mean, as cruel as it sounds, when we find the boots here in Turtle Rock, then have to go you get that key in the library, and that big key is a Turtle Rock big key. That'd be kind of mean.
Now, one thing that has also crossed my mind is the fact that the only 2 swords that we have seen are the only 2 swords like that. We only see 2 swords. So, you know, those swords could be required for the tablets, and the tablets might have some.
Yeah, now that we do have the book, that is in logic. I think Alyn showed us that chest, but I think it was like $20 if I remember right.
Yeah, that chest was nothing. I remember it being not useful.
Oh, he's taking off.
Yeah, he's already seen the left side of Turtle Rock, and it's like right next to a save and quit point.
Oh, that's right.
Although he's gonna choose to go through the back here, which I actually don't think we've seen this either.
I believe that this is also a first as well.
Yeah, we have not made our way up to Bumper Cave top, so this could lead out there. No, it's just Desert Ride. Okay. Okay, so this cave over here you talked about a while ago, are we finally going to see it? I'm not sure if we've actually seen it yet. No, we must have seen it because it's open.
Yeah, that's I think it's a Dark World version we haven't seen.
No, we saw that one. That's the top of Bumper Cave. Either way, we got the big chest and right side that Ramond can do.
And we haven't seen the right side here at Desert because we just got this small key.
Correct. Yeah, Ramond went ahead and cleared out Lamo, so he already got his crystal from there. He got the Desert Palace small key a bit later.
Oh, half magic.
We will not say no to that, considering we don't have, Tempered Sword yet.
And I do believe Alyn did complete his Eastern Palace.
I would imagine so.
Just a heart piece.
Nothing doing here. I think Ramond's heading to Turtle Rock here. He remembers the save and quit point is right next to it. Oh no, he's going to head through Bumper Cave, which... No, it's Hookshot Cave, excuse me.
key to Turtle Rock.
Yeah, this has been sitting here a while. There's the last Turtle Rock small key.
Mail. Boots.
Oh boy.
And a sword.
Oh, Ramond lucked out there, so he doesn't have to worry about the sword in the big key chest. So there's a big key just sitting down here, and he's going straight for it. Please be our Turtle Rock big key. Is it?
Oh, Tower Hair.
Oh, come on. Okay, 2 big keys still out there. It's Turtle Rock and Skull Woods. Okay, I do not believe we've seen this entrance either. This has not been checked yet. Okay, it's nothing.
It looks like Ramond's going to do that little follower glitch here, where he picks up the purple chest, but ends up just leaving it and then going and mirroring here to the chest guy.
Yeah, and immediately afterwards, assuming he doesn't get his big key there, he can check out Bombo's tablet. Big key.
Turtle Rock, there it is.
There it is. Oh man, both Smith's chains were required. All right, so in 2 hours, 5 minutes, and some odd seconds, Ramond has entered go mode.
Yeah, it looks like he's leaving behind that vanilla big key chest here in Turtle Rock, so he's going to be on a Master Sword Ganon fight unless he finds that 4th sword here in Turtle Rock. But I doubt he's going to go to Laser Bridge. Now, the fact that he's got 3 keys. He's got all the keys.
Oh, considering he checked this chest right here, he might check Laser Bridge. He does have silver, so it's not going to be the worst Ganon fight.
And Alyn takes down Blind. And he picked up his 2nd bottle there after defeating Blind, so... Oh, he is going down to Laser Bridge.
Yeah, it's just as I said, he checked that Crystal Roller test, so I was not surprised to see him check these. All right, incoming Master Sword Trinex did not get another sword out of Laser Bridge.
Alyn's picking up his big key for Desert, from Sick Kid.
Yeah, the thing that Alyn's still missing is trying to go turn that Smith in. He never followed through on that. Well, that is crystal number 7 for Ramond, and he can just go take down Ganon. He's very easily accessible.
Vanilla Heart on Trinex. to give him a total of 18 hearts. Wow, that is a lot of hearts for this race.
Yeah, you tend to get a lot of hearts if you're, close to last locationing in cross keys. Just go over here to the useless fairy drop down, and here's Ganon. Not before a little bush bonk. I'm not sure if Ramond knows Samaria strats here, but he's gonna just opt to do only Master Sword spins. Gets a nice position here for a few good hits. Yeah, using the cape and Samaria are key to make this fight faster. All right,
he's on phase 3.
Made it through phase 2. That's the hardest part of Master Sword game.
And while Raymond's taking on the big pig here, Alyn's making his way to Lamos.
All right, just a couple spins here and a few arrows, and Raymond's got this in the bag.
Down goes Ganon.
Get your GGs in chat for Ramond, everyone. And with an official SRL time of 2:17:23, Ramond has defeated Alyn. That is win number 10 for Team Awesome, keeping them undefeated. And Shovel is a true go mode drops to 3 and 7 for their season. So they are needing a prayer to try and make the playoffs. See if we can get runners in for an interview. Hello there. We are joined by Ramond in the interview booth. GG's, my dude.
Hi, GG's. Wow.
Yeah, we were wondering how long it was going to take to find that Turtle Rock big key.
Wow, that hookshot and that GT bait, that was basically the story of the seed. I mean, the hookshot wasn't even that bad. I just tend to forget this miss chain in cross keys.
I mean, yeah, it's not the most liked check in the game. It is, however, it was right next to a save and quit point, so it was actually pretty convenient.
Yeah, I was actually thinking after getting like those 6 pot keys relatively early and then getting the mids out of them, I thought to myself, what exactly do the mids open for me at this point? Actually not too much, but I mean, this miss chain would be one option, but somehow I then ended up not doing it. Yeah, the second point, of course, hookshot cave. I also kind of forgot about it after getting the hookshot from the smith. I was like, all right, now I can do like 3 or 4 dungeons. I mean, I could enter Maya, I could finish Swamp. And I wanted to route in hookshot cave before going to GT. I was sure of that, but then I completely forgot about it.
Oh yeah, it's so easy to forget about hookshot cave when you find hookshot with so much stuff to do. I completely understand.
Well, yeah, it would have saved me a whole GT climb, I guess. I mean, wow, that was quite the bait.
Yeah.
Actually, early on in the seed, I was afraid the hookshot would be like in pre-Moldam chest again, like I had like way back in the Cross Keys tournament. So I said to myself, I'm sure I really do not want to climb the gauntlet without the hookshot. I think we had everything pretty early to do the climb, except for the hookshot. We had like the bow, the fire rod, and I think the fourth GT small key was then in GT itself by the time I found it. So climb would have been in logic then. But yeah, I really didn't want to do that, and yeah. The rest just kind of happened.
Yeah, everything started to fall into place near the end, except for that Turtle Rock Big Key, and just kind of one of those quick and easy things. Well, I mean, I say quick, but it's really just like one of those easy things, you know, based overall checks. The Smith chain was both things in the Smith chain required. Kind of one of the dumb things. It's like you hope it's some sort of complex cross keys thing, but no, it's just dumb Smith chain.
Yeah, exactly. My thoughts exactly. There was another thing. I mean, the seeds felt very bottlenecking from the beginning on. There was like very low progression early on. There was a lot of walking, I guess. And somehow I always had the feeling I skipped something big early. And that kept lingering in the back of my head, basically, that thought. Which is then why once I finished checking all the entrances in Light and Dark World, I think I went back to Eastern. Oh my god, yeah, it was kind of complicated, my thought process during the whole seed. It was kind of, well, basically I felt bottlenecked all the way until I found the hookshot.
Yeah, and then everything opened up and you're just like, where do I go?
Yeah, precisely.
Well, you guys are undefeated. You're among the, 5 or 6 teams that are still undefeated in this league.
Yeah, I guess we got a little lucky with some of the matches, but yeah, we are hoping to keep it up, but no promises there.
All right, any final thoughts from you, Ramond, or questions from you, Bandman?
No, I'm good here. I just want to say GG on a good game. Definitely those last few checks there with the Smith chain finding the hook shot and then hook shot cave, which seemed like that's where the last few things you were looking for the run. So
yeah, basically all my Go mode items were condensed actually in the Village of Outcasts area, and I went way too far out of my way to look for stuff. But it's also a shame that I talked to Alyn a bit in the SRL chat after the race, and he said that he kind of mistracked the Smith, so I guess he didn't get the hookshot, which was basically a big bottleneck in this seed. So that's unfortunate.
Yeah, I guess from what I could gather, he seemed a little less experienced in cross keys. He probably did not know how to track it super efficiently, and he probably just forgot to mark down where the Smith was. He walked right past it and never went back. So,
oh, yeah, that hurts. But it's all in good fun. So as long as it's fun, it's good.
yeah, he never went into GT either. Even though GT really didn't have much in that either. He did accidentally burn a key in Turtle Rock, and I think that's probably why he didn't go back into GT, because he never found the other 2 keys like you did. Or in TR, sorry, not GT.
All right. Yeah, I don't even remember if there was anything in GT.
Just the mushroom in the book, which both were useless, I think.
Come on. Yeah, the typical GT page. I mean, one of my, how do you say, the... Wait, hold on, let me translate it real quick. Yeah, one of my... Okay, no, that's wrong. Never mind. So usually in cross keys, my number one, well, not priority, but it's kind of some sort of dogma, maybe. I mean, it's not the right word I'm looking for, but something in that way, that I usually never do gauntlet if there's like nothing left. So the gauntlet and also Eastern Dip if I find it early. But these two things are basically the things I usually abide by the most. But this time in this seed, really the GT keys and the fire rod and the bow and the GTB key, they came just so early. I just couldn't ignore it, kind of. And I still ended up doing it because when I was just looking for like Master Sword and Telerock big key, I was thinking, well, at least one sword has to be in GT somewhere. So that's, I guess, when I made the rush to GT after I finished pod and didn't even think about Hookshot Cave at that point. And then it had really nothing. Maybe Castle Tower key. I was hoping at least that maybe the Turtle Rock big key would be behind Aga in the well or something, but no go.
Pod was the same way for you. You found all 6 keys into pod really fast, and when we got into pod, I mean, that's where we found several things as well. I mean, you found your first bow, your gloves, or not your first bow, it was actually your second bow, because you found your first bow behind Mothula, but you end up finding silvers there on King Helmo, and it seemed like that was definitely the route to go as well, the way you went there.
Yeah, I can remember still at that point because I got the gloves at some point, and then while playing the seed, I kind of had the feeling, okay, the gloves didn't actually really do much at this point. So I kind of wrapped around the world, kind of, but I was kind of struggling to look for a purpose for those gloves. And I think the last glove-locked entrance I checked was the one which is like south of the Lumberjack, the Vanilla Death Mountain entrance cave. That one ended up having a Skullwood small key. So that was the second one I had, but I knew it was basically the third one, since the third one of them is always Vanilla in Skullwoods, which I mean in the pinball room in Skullwoods, which I didn't pick up. So right at that point I knew, okay, I got a sword somehow, I got a fire rod, and Skullwoods is basically accessible. So probably Moth is like the progression, so I went there first before I went to pod. And the bow on Moth actually made me wait the GT climb even a little more, since the Skullwoods keys were like so early. And so I gave the bow a lot of weight in trying to think where to go next. So I was thinking, okay, Gauntlet might be the answer, but as I already said, I didn't really want to do it without the hookshot. So and then I was just like hunting half an hour or something for the hookshot, and yeah, it was a bit dirty, my routing, I guess, in the middle. Lots of, yeah, a bit sloppy, but I guess it was still fine.
Yeah, you still came out with a win, and sometimes that's good enough for me. All right. I do think that will wrap it up for us. Gaming 5. Any final thoughts? Any final thoughts from you, Bandman, before we close out?
No, not really. Just a great match. I mean, other than Raymond saying there's some dirty routing, which I really didn't see that. I mean, to me, I thought it was a great race. So GG's to both runners.
Yeah, see, you're just too nice is all. Raymond, your routing sucked. Go get better.
I'm trying. But this seed really got to me. I don't know. It just wasn't my kind of seed somehow. So yeah, at this point, I would like to say thank you for commentating, for tracking, for setting up the restream, and to all the people who watched. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it.
Yep. GG's to you, Raymond. GG's to Alyn. I'm sure he had a good time otherwise. That will do it for us. I've been Relkin, my co-com Bandman, and our tracker Yoinker's wife. Shouts to them. And thanks to Speed Gaming for the restream, for the link to the past Randomizer League. Let me check the schedule to see what else is on today. So coming up in about an hour and 20 minutes, we got JJ Blue versus Obscure Lifeform on Speed Gaming 4. And then most likely coming up at 9:10 on the ALTTPR League 1, got Hippo versus Hacksaw. And at the same time on the ALTTPR League 2, we have Killer App versus Pika Pals. So make sure to check out those matches later on. And with that, we will sign off here. See you guys later.